James, are you still playing video games in your room? You've been in there for hours. I know you quit your previous job because you didn't get on with anybody and you didn't like being around too many people or whatever it was. But this is ridiculous. You can't just spend your entire life locked away in your room. Can't you get over yourself and try socializing a little bit? You're already over 30 and you still live at home with your family. You've never had a girlfriend either, have you? Are you just lazy? Is that it?
You're still not gonna let this go? I don't see why we have to talk about this again, especially after you spent over 30 minutes yesterday shouting at me through my door. It's not that I quit my last job because I didn't get on with anybody. It just didn't make sense for me to spend an hour and a half commuting to the office every day.
Oh, I don't care. When are you gonna stop being so lazy and get out and get a job?
When are you gonna start paying attention when I tell you I'm working, but I work from home? Are you listening and understanding me, Melanie? I think it's weird that you're 8 years younger than me, and yet you seem to think you have the right to boss me around. But then, you don't know anything about the world we live in.
That's rude. I know plenty of stuff. I know much more than you about fashion and cosmetics and the latest trends and stuff like that.
I know, but I'm talking about current affairs and social issues. I just think that if you're a college student, you should take the time to check out the news sometimes. Otherwise, when you graduate, you'll have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, whatever you say. I hardly think you're the one to talk about paying attention to current affairs when you're shut up in your bedroom most of the day. Don't you realize you're just dead weight being carried along by society? You never contribute anything. You just exist. You're a waste of space and oxygen.
For goodness sake, Melanie, you're just gonna act like I'm a layabout regardless of what I say to you, aren't you?
That's because you are. You never go anywhere. You're the one who's responsible for giving me these opinions. It's not my fault I act like you're useless if you are useless.
Oh, it's my fault, is it? I still have work to do here, so I'm gonna put my phone away now, okay?
You can't call sitting at your computer playing games all day work. I bet you do those online poker games and earn about 50 cents a day, and that's what you call having a job. I'm not going to put up with you pretending to work anymore, okay? Look, I'm serious about this, James. Do you not think this is too hard on Mom to have you hanging around your room all day like a bad smell? She doesn't want to be stuck with you for the rest of your life.
There's no need for you to be so mean about it. I'm your brother.
Yeah, and this is a single-parent family. We need to do all we can to support our mother. In reality, you should be out working hard so that Mom doesn't have to work such long hours. But what are you doing? I can't believe Mom is still working full-time at an office to support us at her age. Aren't you embarrassed to call yourself her son?
I am working. I've told you that hundreds of times. Why don't you accept it?
By the way, you're out today, aren't you? It's rare for you to go outside. Where have you gone?
I had to come into the office for a meeting.
Stop lying to me. You should spend the rest of the day looking for a proper job and not doing whatever it is you're doing, which is probably buying more computer accessories or something.
I don't understand why you would just assume I'm lying.
I won't let you back in the house until you've got a proper job. Playing poker online doesn't count.
I am working. I'm on my way to a meeting at my office right now. I don't know how else to put it to make you understand.
It's impossible for you to be working enough at home to earn money. That's why I have to assume you're lying because you're lazy and you don't want to get a job.
Haven't you ever heard of working from home, remote work, telework? Do any of these words mean anything to you?
Those are just made-up things people say when they want to sit at home on their computers. I've never actually seen anyone work in their house.
Tonight when I get home, I will show you exactly what it means to work from home. You can see my computer and everything I use for it, okay? Will that satisfy you?
Didn't you hear me? I won't let you back in this house unless you can prove you've got a proper job.
All of my stuff for work is in the house. I've only brought my laptop and stuff out.
Well, that's a shame for you.
Have you spoken to Mom about this? I'm sure she could put you straight.
I can't talk to her. She's at work, which is where you should be. You lied to me before when I asked you what you were doing today, so I take that as a declaration of war. It's me versus my unemployed, layabout, work-shy older brother. I'll make you sort your life out.
I have a job. You don't have a job. This doesn't make any sense. What are you trying to do?
I'm a college student. I can't study and work.
You don't study, though. Otherwise, you wouldn't be this stupid.
Don't be mean to me. It won't make your situation any better. I'll be here waiting for you to get home with the proof that you've got a job. I want to see an email saying you got hired or a signed contract.
Melanie, what is going on? Where is all my stuff? Everything in my room is gone, including my work computer. All of my files are on that. What am I gonna do? What have you done with my books and clothes? How am I gonna work without any of my stuff?
Oh no! Are you inside our house? I thought I told you not to come back until you got a job.
Our mother let me in. I can't believe you had a deadlock put on that door to stop me from coming in. That is unhinged.
Oh man, Mom let you in? She's far too easy on you. I wish she would have just had the guts to tell you what she really thinks about you. Maybe she doesn't understand that she's making it worse. If she keeps letting you get away with being unemployed and irresponsible, even though you're past 30, she's just encouraging you to stay that way forever.
Can we just forget about that for a moment? I need my stuff. Tell me where you've put everything that was in my room. There's a bunch of sensitive information saved on my computer and some interview data that hasn't been published yet. I will be in so much trouble if I don't find out where it is straight away. And some of my books are for research. I need them so that I can make informed decisions about articles. I won't be able to get much done without them. Those books don't even technically belong to me because I charged them to my work expenses. A couple of them were really expensive out-of-print editions, and I need to take them back to the office when my contract is over.
Oh, that's why when I took them to the secondhand bookstore, the guy said a couple of them were worth quite a lot.
The secondhand bookstore? Ugh, which one? The one near the station? Did you actually sell them, or did you just go and get a quote?
Of course I sold them. I was making back the money you owed us since you've been living at home and generally being a drain on our resources.
What happened to the money? Do you think I can go and buy them back?
The guy said if I wanted to buy them back, I'd have to pay the resale price. But you can't have the money. I already spent it on a new bag, and I treated myself to a facial as well.
How could you do that? I thought you said you were getting the money back from Mom's expenses. You could have at least put the money towards our utility bill or something.
Oh, and I sold your computer to my boyfriend. He needs a computer for work, and I wanted to do him a favor, but I didn't want to charge him too much.
It's a new computer. I only bought it a few weeks ago. Give him his money back and get it back because I need it more than he does.
You bought it new? I thought it was used. If you're unemployed, you could at least save money and buy things secondhand.
What's your boyfriend's name?
If I tell you, will you find him and ask him to give your computer back?
Definitely. Why else would I want to know?
I'm not telling you then.
Melanie, you can't do this to me.
This is all your fault for being a lazy, useless, unemployed loser.
You have got to get a grip. Why won't you understand that I'm working from home? I can't believe you've taken it this far.
I'm serious. If you'd stop lying and go out and get a job, you'd be fine. It's an embarrassment to me to have you as an older brother. I'm just doing my bit to save this country from work-shy trash like you. Now that you don't have any toys to play with in your bedroom all day, hopefully you'll find the motivation to go outside and make some money. You can finally start contributing to the household. At the moment, you're just dead weight, and if you don't want to get a job, I think you should just leave.
You are absolutely awful. How can you talk to your own brother like that? I'm gonna go get my computer back, and then we'll talk about who's leaving.
Good morning, James. I'm sorry to message you so early like this. It's kind of important, though. Are you free to talk?
Morning, Mitchell. What's wrong? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks. I was just wondering if you might have had your computer stolen or something. Is it missing?
How did you know?
It's true then. My brother brought a computer home yesterday, and it was such a nice setup, and it looked pretty new, so I was suspicious. I think it's yours.
Oh, really? Have you turned it on then? If it's mine, it should have my profile with a picture of Bender from Futurama.
Yeah, actually, he asked me to reset it and delete your profile, but I told him I couldn't. The user profile is James Harmon and the picture of that robot. I remember you telling me that you were thinking of buying a new PC and that you wanted that model. So when Howard went to the bathroom, I turned the tower over and there was a sticker with your name in it on the bottom. It's lucky you have a password so that he couldn't get into your profile. That's why he had to ask me. He's not that great at computers.
Thanks. Is it still at your place? It's probably not a huge deal if anyone gets into it. I've already signed that computer out of all of my accounts. But there are a few files saved on it that have personal information from interviews, so I really need to get it back as soon as I can.
Yeah, it's still here. My brother said his girlfriend sold it to him for cheap. Apparently she said her brother isn't using it anymore because he's decluttering. What is going on at your house?
Your little brother is my little sister's boyfriend? That is a crazy coincidence. I thought I would be looking for my computer for weeks.
Yeah, it's a small world, isn't it? It's still in Howard's room, but after I told him I didn't know how to reset it, he said he would call a buddy to come and wipe the hard drive clean for him. I think you should come get it as soon as you can. I'll make some excuse when he gets home. This isn't actually decluttering, though, right? There's no way you would sell a computer that's nice for $200. It looks new.
No, not at all. I'm really grateful to you for figuring out it was mine. I've been looking for it since last night. Melanie told me she sold it to her boyfriend, but she wouldn't tell me his name or anything. So I didn't really have any leads. I've just been calling around the local secondhand electronics shops to see if anyone has tried selling it on.
Oh, I'm sorry my brother is causing all this trouble for you. Like I said, he really doesn't know anything about computers, and he just does whatever his girlfriend says. I don't think he really even needs a computer at home, especially not one with such a good spec as yours. But his girlfriend obviously told him he needed it, so he just obediently brought it home.
It's really not your brother's fault. My sister is the one to blame. Do you remember me telling you how she doesn't seem to understand what working from home is? It's like she just can't accept that I can be at home and work at the same time. And this week, for some reason, she decided that she was going to do something about it. So she sold all of my stuff. I don't know what to do with her. How can I prove I'm working when she won't listen to me?
Oh, Howard's home. I'll explain to him what's going on.
Tell him he'll get his money back, but he can't let any of his friends near that computer, okay?
Sure, I'll show him your name. He's not unreasonable. He'll understand.
Great. I'll be over to collect it as soon as I can. Can you send your address?
Don't you want me to bring it back to your place? I have a car, so it would be easy for me to just drop it off.
No, I really don't think I should bring it back here. Melanie is so pleased with herself right now, thinking she's forcing me to get a job and move out. I think if you turn up with a computer she thought she got rid of, she'll freak out and start accusing me of lying again.
Oh, right. I didn't think of that. What should we do with it then?
It's okay. I'll come over. I have a plan. She wants me out of the house, so I suppose that's what she'll get. Can you get it ready for me to pick up?
Sure, no problem. We'll see you in 10 minutes then.
Hey, James! I haven't seen you around here for a couple of days. What's going on? Did you finally pluck up the courage to move out on your own? Did you get a job where they let you live on the premises or something? Let me guess. You're a cleaner at a bar and they let you sleep in the storeroom? Or did you join the army or something? Oh no, wait. You don't have the guts for that, do you?
Oh well, if it isn't Melanie, the girl who studies media at college and yet knows absolutely nothing about the society we live in.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you're so stupid I had to move out. I don't have a live-in job and I can't sleep at my office, so I got an apartment. I didn't realize the dangers of living with someone who fails to understand the basic concept of working from home.
Oh, right. Well, I don't really know what you're talking about, but I guess that means you've got a job. Since you're earning now, I need you to give me $500 per month to cover my expenses. Mom said she can't afford to give me any more money, but I need it.
You want me to give you an allowance? What expenses could you possibly have? You live at home and Mom and I pay the bills. Mom even pays for your cell phone, doesn't she?
So what? I'm the one who gave you the motivation to go out and find this job. I deserve some kind of reward. I gave you this opportunity.
I'm not going to give you an extra $500 a month on top of the $1,200 I already contribute. Actually, though, if I'm not living there anymore, I don't think I should have to give you all that money anyway.
What? $1,200? I don't understand what you mean.
I mean, the amount of money I was transferring to Mom's bank account each month as a contribution towards the household expenses. Didn't you ask her how much money I gave you guys before you decided to throw me out? Mom said that amount was okay because she wanted me to be able to save a little too.
How are you giving us any money if you didn't have a job? There's no way an unemployed loser like you could afford to pay $1,200 a month for household expenses. Did you have a dream where you won a big payout from those online poker games?
Hey, you like fashion magazines, don't you? What's the name of that one that you always get?
It's called Revive. It's all about sustainable fashion and media, actually. I've got every edition since it first started coming out. Why do you need to know?
I'm a senior editor.
Don't be ridiculous. You don't know anything about fashion or editing magazines. How could you be an editor?
Check it. My name is printed on the inside cover of every edition since it started being printed, and I was already editing when it was a webzine. How can you just assume that I don't know anything about fashion? Do you know anything about me? I might be 8 years older than you, but don't you at least know what I studied at college?
Oh, you're right. It says Senior Editor James Harmon right here. I don't understand. How can you be the editor of this magazine when you just sit in your room all day?
I work online, the internet. All of my meetings are online, and I use a shared online workspace with the other editors.
But this is a fashion magazine, and you aren't remotely fashionable at all.
It's a magazine about sustainable practices in the fashion and art industry. I studied art for my undergraduate and art journalism for my MA. My friends and I actually created that magazine while we were studying. It got really famous on social media, so eventually we could start publishing it nationwide. It's pretty impressive, right?
I guess.
Actually, my good friend Mitchell is one of the fashion editors.
You have a friend called Mitchell? Does he live in this town?
Yeah, he does. I think that you might have met him. It sounds like the name rings a bell for you.
Is he related to Howard Lewis?
That's right. Mitchell Lewis is my friend and your boyfriend's older brother.
Oh, so that's how you knew about your computer?
It sure is. Mitchell spoke to his brother about it. He showed Howard the sticker on the base of the tower with my name on it. I gave Howard back his $200, and I got my computer back. Did Howard tell you what happened?
No, he didn't say anything much, just that he was embarrassed he had to give the computer back.
So, you owe me $200 because I had to pay him back out of my own money. Have you got a part-time job yet? Because I don't know how you're going to pay me back that much money unless you get yourself a Saturday job.
I'm not getting a job to pay you $200 measly dollars. I think you can afford to give me that much if you're some kind of fancy magazine editor. Howard broke up with me anyway. I guess it's all your fault. You must have told him I was a useless sister who sold his stuff.
Oh, he broke up with you? I don't think that you can blame me. I didn't force you to steal my stuff and sell it to him.
Don't make fun of me. It's not funny.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I'm actually pleased for Mitchell's brother. It looks like he has too much common sense to be wasting time dating an idiot like you.
I said it's not funny! Leave me alone! James, what's going on? Mom's stuff is gone and she's not answering her phone. Do you know where she is?
Oh, yeah, actually, I asked Mom if she wanted to move in with me. She's been calling and trying to make sure that I'm okay after what you did. She said I should move back home, but I told her my new place is bigger and I've signed a 2-year lease, so she's coming to live here instead.
Are you serious?
Totally serious. Her lease on that place you're living in runs out around the same time you graduate from college, so you've got a few months left there. When you graduate, you can look for a place by yourself.
What do you mean the lease on this place? Is this a rental? I thought she owned it.
No way, we've always rented that place. By the way, the rent is $1,200 a month. I've been paying it since Dad died 5 years ago. You can pay it while you live there. And you better pay the utilities as well. You wouldn't want them to get cut off. You need light for all that studying you do.
I can't pay.
Well, since Howard broke up with you, you should have plenty of time to go out and get a job at the weekend, right? I've paid your tuition fees for this year, so you don't need to worry about that. But you should look after your own household expenses. You've shown that you obviously don't have any idea how society works, so see this as an opportunity to learn what it takes to be a grown-up.
But I don't have time to get a job. This isn't fair.
I'm not going to make you pay the $500 you owe me for the books that you sold. I think you'll probably have it tough enough for the utilities and rent.
$500 for those books? That's not what the bookstore guy paid for them.
Maybe not, because you're an idiot and he could probably tell by looking at you that you didn't know what you had. But that's the value of them. And I think you'll be able to manage having a job and studying at the same time if you plan your time properly. I did. You're still a student, and I guess it's understandable that you don't know everything it takes to be an adult. But, on the other hand, you're far too naive about financial stuff. You jump to conclusions way too quickly, and you don't listen to explanations. In fact, if someone is telling you something you don't want to hear, you just ignore it, even if it's obviously true. That's gonna be a big problem for you in the future. You should start learning not to make assumptions about people. If you were to graduate from college and get a job without learning some of the basic ways to behave, you just get fired repeatedly. Mom doesn't want you to end up unemployed, so we're giving you a chance now to figure out how to get along with people. This is a wake-up call for all of us. It's really important for you to change your ways. Right now, for instance, you're in your last year of college, but you haven't even started thinking about your next steps or looking for a job, have you?
Not yet. I was thinking of applying at your magazine, but I guess that's out of the window now.
Yeah, we've already filled our intern position for next year. You could try the year after that, but there's going to be a bunch of new graduates then. You'll have to think of something else. There's going to be other opportunities. For now, you should concentrate on getting a part-time job so that you can pay your rent and bills. Mom and I will help you look for jobs after you graduate.
I don't want to get a part-time job. Can't you both just come home and live with me? Or maybe just Mom. She can help with the chores and everything, so I have time to look for a job.
It's not such an unreasonable thing to ask, Melanie. You can manage if you try.
Please, James. I don't want to try.
No, I'm sorry. You really need to do this for yourself. I promise you'll thank me in a couple of years. Mom and I have a responsibility to prepare you for the world, and we've decided we're not going to back down this time. But Mom will come over and see you sometimes. If you're lucky, she might even cook you some dinner. She'll be checking up on you to make sure that you're doing okay.
But I'm already not okay.
You're fine. Just be thankful we aren't completely cutting you out of the family. What you did to me was horrible. If I wasn't able to look after myself, I would have been out on the streets. You didn't have any sympathy for me then, so be thankful Mom and I can still have some sympathy for you now.
It's not the same. I was making sure you had a job.
Now I'm making sure you get one too. Just think, if you had just learned a little bit about working from home, you wouldn't be in this situation. Anyway, good luck with the job hunt. I'll let you know if I spot any good opportunities. My mom and I moved to an apartment a few blocks away from where Melanie was living. It's been a few weeks, but I'm still getting messages from her every day to complain about her situation. I'm not gonna block her because I still want her to be okay. But because I always ignored her requests for help and money, she's just settled down to sending me daily reports on her progress. Last week, she said she heard the office she works at on weekends is looking for people to work from home. Now she knows exactly what it means. I don't think she'll be working at home herself though. She still can't really be trusted to get her work done without supervision. But if I compare her attitude now to what she was like a couple of months ago, there's been a big improvement. I'm pretty happy with her. Even her grades are improving, which is a surprise, since she now has to do her weekend job and all of her chores as well as study. I guess before she wasn't really studying, but she realized she needs to study if she wants to get a good job when she graduates. Mom goes there on Saturday nights and cooks her dinner and loads her freezer up with food for the week. I can't stop Mom from wanting to look after her. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time, I'll invite her over to our place for dinner and we can start to talk about what she's gonna do after this. It was a tough start to the journey for us, but I feel like we're heading in the right direction now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content.